Cheers! Thank you for watching my channel. I'm going to be sharing a story. You already can see the title. So it's about my surprise visit to the UK. Way! So basically, a couple of months ago, I decided that I'm gonna come to the UK and I'm not gonna tell my mum, my dad and my sister, and I'm just gonna turn up in the door and go, hello, guess who's here? And guess what, I did just that. So I'm about to share with you how that actually worked out and if my surprise actually worked. So again, I guess I have to reiterate every once in a while. So yes, I am from UK. I'm a Kenyan, born in Kenya but raised in England. So I'm pre-Kenyan. Yeah. I always say to people, I'm like mixed culture. I know it is mixed race, but I'm mixed culture. So I'm Kenyan, yes, by name, by title, by nationality, by in terms of where I was born. But I feel like I'm more English, do you know what I mean? So, well, actually now I've realised how much more English I am when I moved back to Kenya. So I moved back in December and I haven't been back to UK since. And I really it got to the point, my dad had come in September and it was really nice to have my father around and to just have someone that's from my immediate family around. But I really missed my mum and my sister and I just wanted the cuddles and I also wanted to be around the four of us the way we were, and because we have so much banter, you have no idea. If we had one of those stupid reality shows, well, ours I think would be very entertaining. You'd think we're all mad and sorry mum, sorry Vanya, but dad's a bit quirky. He's not mad, but my mum and my sister are a bit nutty, bonkers. Yeah, I said it. I love you. So okay, enough of the chit chat. So I decided I'm gonna come to UK, and I decide that it's much more funnier if I don't tell anyone that I'm going to come. And initially I was gonna surprise even my friends, my close friends, and not say that I'm coming at all. And then when I changed my flight, because I had booked a return because I wanted to come in the summer and just spend time with my family, and I have my goddaughter and my nephew, they were turning 1 and I really wanted to be there for their birthday. So but things were really happening in Kenya and it just didn't make financial sense and business sense to just go on holiday at that time. And so I decided, because I have another business trip that I'm joining with my trip here, I thought, oh, okay. So thanks to my friend Warimo, woohoo! She was like, no, don't give up your ticket, because I booked my ticket and they told me that I had to fly within the year of when I flew first. So, but at the time I wasn't sure if it made sense to come here, because I didn't really need to come here at the time. And but when I did my research for a ticket and stuff, there was not that much difference with me flying from here and to go to my next place that I'm going after this. So so I changed the ticket, and I decided to tell one of my closest friends, my best friend actually, and he was free because I was landing on a Thursday, which is going to be 2 weeks from when I'm filming this, and 2 weeks ago rather. And so he was like, he's free, he can come and pick me up at the airport, and then we can plan our surprise and what have you. And the reason why I had to bring someone in, because my flight was landing at 3 in the afternoon and no one's home at that time. On occasion you might find someone home, but the best time to come to my house is to find everyone is probably like around 5:30. So I would have been stranded trying to figure out where to hang out because I don't have the house keys, and I'd have like my suitcases with me. So it worked out well. So when I landed, obviously, like there's no McDonald's in Kenya currently. So McDonald's, you need to make your way to Kenya. And it's so funny, right? Like when I lived here, I never, like, okay, not never. Okay, I tell a lie. I hardly ate McDonald's. It'll probably be once every 6 months or even sometimes once a year. But like when I was knowing that I'm coming, I was like craving it like mad. Like, oh, they do this chicken strips, right? Oh, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. But yeah, so I just wanted the chicken strip meal, and milkshake. I don't know, I was just craving their milkshake. So yeah, so my first meal, it's like when someone gets out of prison and like they crave their first meal and that's what they want to do first. And I guess not like Kenya's a prison, but like it's because I don't have access to McDonald's. So yeah, so we went to McDonald's. Then my friend, what he'd done is he'd called my mum maybe 2 weeks before that, a week before that, and told her he's gonna come and visit that weekend. So they were expecting him, not that day, but like 2 days after, because I landed on a Thursday, in case I didn't say that before. So so my mum calls him because she wanted to know what does he like to eat, because she was going to the supermarket that day and she wanted to make sure she'll get something that she can cook that he likes. So yeah, so they're busy talking and I'm just over there and she has no idea what was coming. So yeah, so they finished talking and we kind of gauged that she wasn't home. So we're like, okay, we have an hour to kill. So went to McDonald's, had my McDonald's, and then we made our way home. And I wanted to get home on time because I didn't want to miss my dad, because he leaves like at a certain time, around 7. So I wanted to make sure that I get him when I get there. So so when we got here, I hid in the bushes and I got my friend to knock on the door. So we could hear my mom talking, and I guess she was talking on the phone, as we figured out when she opened the door. So she puts this person on speaker and she's like, oh, there's someone knocking. So she opens the door and she sees my best friend, and she's like freaking out, like she, like with her eyes, if they could pop out of her face they would have. And she's screaming, she's like, not even screaming, like shouting, like, what are you doing here, to my best friend? Like, I just spoke to you an hour ago, why are you here? So she's like in shock. I put my head out the bushes and I turned around, and my mom's response was killer. She was like, Angela, have you been deported? Why are you here? I've never laughed so much in my life. You know what's upsetting? I'd recorded every single person's response and my phone through Snapchat, and my phone just crashed, and like, and Snapchat crashed and lost everything. It's so annoying. But like her face, it's just that thing of, have you been deported? It just killed me. And so she was screaming, she was shouting, and she couldn't even, she's trying, and the person's still on the phone, the person she's talking to, she's like, I need to, and I knew who it was, so she's like, Angela, you need to talk to so-and-so. So I pick up the phone, she's like, what are you, this other lady's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, yeah, I just surprised my mum. I said, we'll call you later. And she just kept screaming and like kept looking at me like, is this real? Is this real? Is this real? And she had shopping in the kitchen and stuff. And so we're helping her unpack, and she's just like, I can't believe you got, I just spoke to, so when I spoke to George, you were there? And I'm like, yeah, I was. And then so I go upstairs to knock on the door to see if my dad was awake, and he was like, I'm awake, you can come in, I'm dressed. So I opened the door, and my dad, not kidding, was like, he was dead silent for what felt like forever, and he just kept staring at, and I could see him trying to process that this is me, not my sister. And he even sat down and he was like, do you know what, I know my heart is strong, because he, I guess, didn't faint or anything like that. And he was like, I was with you for 1 month and you planned this and you didn't even tell me, blah blah blah. And I was like, it's called a surprise. I wanted to surprise you. He was like, I can't believe you're here. And then, so we go downstairs and he's just in shock. And I'm like, I've got another surprise. It's like, I can't take any more surprises. And I'm like, hey, he's like, who are you with? And so we go downstairs and he sees my best friend. And so, yeah, so he's really happy to see him as well. And he's like, what the hell is going on? I was expecting you on Saturday and I wasn't expecting you till February. And, yeah, so now my sister, we call my sister, my mum calls my sister, puts her on speaker and just says, oh, I just spoke to George, who's my best friend, and he wants this, and I bought this in the supermarket. And so she's like, yay. She's like, oh, anyway, I'm on my way. I'm just walking down home. I'll be there in like 5 minutes. So, and she's like, okay then. So she hangs up. We're like, oh my God, she's gonna flip. So she knocks on the door and I get my best friend to open the door. And so when he opens, she's like screaming and thinking, what the hell is going on? Like, what is he doing here? So she was just, that kind of thing. So like I gave her like a few seconds and then I popped my head. She just saw me and she hugged me and she just started screaming. She ran upstairs. She was like, she came back down. She was like, I'm not talking to any of you. You're all new. How can you all just do this to me? I'm like, no, honey. Like, you just happened to be the last one to come into the house, but no one knew that was coming. But it was the most, like, probably one of the best moments of my life. And I've never been so happy at one go. And it was really, really nice to see my family, and my surprise worked, and I was so excited to see them. I don't even think we slept that night, like, even if we did sleep, I don't know. Like, I woke up, when I landed, I was like, oh my God, I'm actually here, I'm actually about to pull the biggest surprise of my life. But I'm never gonna do it again. That has to just go down in history as one of those moments. My dad's even asked, like, I shouldn't do that again. I guess their hearts can't take it anymore. But it's so nice to be home, and it's really nice to be in UK. But now, when I got here, the weather was brilliant. I was like, oh my God, it's October, and it's like hot. Hot in the sense, not hot as in 30 degrees, but hot for October. And but this last week has been quite windy, but it's been nice to see some of my friends and just going around London and just connecting with UK, and it's really nice. And I'll just end it with this in terms of, like, cherish your families. You know what this experience has taught me is separation really increases appreciation. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so you can get notifications of all the wonderful, great things I do, and I will continue sharing. So yeah, do share this video if you like it too, and share your comments and share any surprises perhaps you've done for your family and friends. Alright then, take care and have a great day. Cheers!